Gaming on the Xbox One X, 4K HDR, right? That's what we all want. We want to have it. But how do you do it? What's the best way to do it? I'm just going to talk about things in reference to me using a television and what I'm actually going to be doing. I've been doing a ton of research, and I know that how much money I want to spend. I want to spend around $600, maybe hopefully less, on a 4K HDR monitor because I have a MacBook Pro that I want to be able to connect to and be able to use as a monitor to do video editing, photo editing, Lightroom, Photoshop, Final Cut, all the stuff. Very difficult to find in that price range to have 4K HDR, 5 milliseconds or less response time, all the stuff that we want, preferably 120 Hertz because why not? But it really doesn't exist right now. It is 2017, it's December, CES is right around the corner. I'm expecting big things for 2018. However, I want a new monitor now. I should probably wait. You should probably wait if you're seeing this soon after I publish this. But what I did was I went to Best Buy and got the Sony X900E 49-inch. Maybe you came to this video for this television in conjunction with the Xbox One X, and you're curious if it's a good television. I can just tell you right up front, I just got done playing some Call of Duty on there. The response time and all that's fine. It's fine. It's not. There's no really delay. I connected my MacBook Pro, and it's not a good monitor for me. I like my monitor to be the refresh rate and everything to be a little bit faster. So I had some issues with that. I want it to be more of a solid monitor. Right now I have this Insects demo playing behind me that just kind of showcases the Xbox One X's ability to do HDR 4K. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little demo to kind of showcase everything. I'm gonna take this thing back. I got this yesterday at Best Buy for about 900 bucks. I know it's more than what I was wanting to spend, but I was kind of just wanting to demo what it would be like to actually have a TV again, because I had been using a Asus 28-inch 1080p monitor for years, 5 millisecond response. It's been great. This is just too big for me to game on. Monitor, it's fine. It is a little bit too big to be a monitor. I'm hoping that I'm gonna get the 43-inch LG. That my research has been kind of pointing me that way. You can have 4 different inputs running at the same time. I actually just ordered that, so I'm gonna roll with that for a while, and I think I'll be pretty happy. It's 4K, no HDR, 60 Hertz. But let's just talk about this Sony. So the Sony is not curved. It is a really good, I think it's been selling really well. It's a really good 4K HDR television. I have been playing some Wolfenstein New Colossus on it. I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2 off of the new 4K Apple TV. HDR is great. 4K is great. I think HDR definitely changes the game a lot, but to me it's not necessarily worth it yet until it becomes more ingrained into just the bare minimum of what televisions and monitors give us. It's not really worth spending the extra money on right now. That's why I'm going to go with that LG that's 4K, no HDR. Let me talk just a couple things about this TV in particular. So if you go on ratings.com, that's rtings.com, kind of a weird name. I like the stand that it comes with. It's a middle perch stand instead of it being the 2 little feet on the sides. I've never liked that on televisions. It kind of limits the desk that you can use. It does have wall mounts. It's not very thick at all. It's only 2.28 inches thick. You know, the back of it's all plastic, but you can see the bezels are very thin. You barely notice that they're there. It's not on the OLED level of wallpaper that we're kind of hearing a lot about right now, but the picture quality is fantastic. The HDR is really good. I mean, this demo really kind of showcased what that contrast from blacks to whites really does, and the deeper color levels that it gives you. I can see HDR becoming a big thing for photographers later on, whenever HDR is a lot less expensive and monitors are giving you just kind of a deeper color of what you're supposed to be seeing. So this monitor is 120 Hertz. One weird thing about connecting the Xbox to the Xbox One X to this monitor, I could not get HDR to work. I kept going into the settings. It was not allowing me to get HDR to work. You have to go deep down in the settings on this, and if you need help with that, just let me know. I don't want to throw this in there for anyone that doesn't need it. But if you do get this TV, you got to go down into the settings and turn on enhanced HDMI, and then the TV starts sending the signal to the Xbox saying, hey, this TV can take HDR10, give us all the gigabits you can send us. So that was a weird thing that you had to do. But other than that, I mean, I think just in the context of the Xbox One X, it's a great television, especially if you're not going to sit. I'm going to sit usually about this close to it. And for me, that's a little bit too large, because whenever you're playing games, you don't want to have to be looking so far up and down. Whenever you, especially I play mostly shooter games, you want to be able to just look kind of in a short point of view and not have to turn your head at all to actually look. So for a gaming monitor, if you're a super casual gamer, you're going to play with friends, you're going to be playing you know, multiplayer games like couch games, I think it's going to be fine for you. It's probably great for you. I think that, but for a TV that is HDR 4K and you can actually game on it, I think this is a good deal. $900 at Best Buy. It might vary from where you're at. It might vary on Amazon. Just if you are more of an intense gamer, I would just wait for a monitor. Especially if you're wanting HDR, wait for an HDR monitor. 2018 I think is going to be a big year for that. Again, CES is right around the corner. Sony X900, I give it a thumbs up if you're more of a casual gamer, but if you're more of an intense gamer, don't get it.